The Owen James Report is brought to you by
Columbus Business Solutions. One provider, all the solutions.
I'm Janice Wint, Managing Director of Wind Traders Cambio.
And I'm Amanda Wint, Wind Traders Administrative Officer.
In our business, every cent counts. That's why we switched to Columbus Business Solutions.
Their TV package was a great investment. They have far more channels and features than our previous provider.
More channels mean a better experience for all customers as they wait in line.
I'm Amanda Wint.
And I am Janice Wint, and we use Columbus Business Solutions.
Do you?
Columbus Business Solutions. One provider, all the solutions.
Good evening. This is the Owen James Report. It's a season of giving, and many companies engage in a structured form of giving, philanthropy if you may. However, how many Jamaican companies measure the impact of their spending as is done internationally? Now, one bank is now thinking of doing so. Last year, Scotiabank Jamaica spent about $80 million on philanthropic endeavors, including educational activities. I asked the Scotiabank's Vice President of Marketing, Corporate and Public Affairs, Monique Todd, whether the banking group was monitoring this expenditure of shareholders' money to ensure it had the desired impact.
What's important for us, for the Scotia Foundation, is that we continue to remain relevant. So we are actually going through a process now where we've hired a consultant to look at what we are currently doing at Scotia Foundation and how can we benchmark ourselves against international practices, and how can we ensure that we strengthen what we're doing today to ensure maximum impact and tracking, so that we can really see and ensure that our dollars being spent today are creating a meaningful impact on our country and the communities going forward.
News on the market now, and the stock market indices fell marginally today, with the main JC index slipping 44 points or 0.05%. 24 stocks traded, with 8 advancing, 6 declining and 10 holding firm. The winners included D&G, Grace Kennedy, Kingston Wharves, NCB and Sagicor Life Jamaica. The losers included Carreras, General Accident, JMMB, Lasco Manufacturing and Scotia Group Jamaica. On the foreign exchange market, both the US and Canadian dollars reached record highs against the Jamaican dollar. The greenback gained 4 cents Jamaican to close at an average selling rate of $92.97, whilst the Canadian dollar advanced by 56 cents Jamaican to close at $94.72. However, sterling slipped 1 cent Jamaican to close at an average selling rate of $151.57. Now finally, in news overseas, the U.S. stock prices fell today, mainly because investors were uneasy over the failure by politicians to reach an agreement to end the gridlock in Washington over how to prevent the country entering a new year with America's huge debt and no agreement on how to pay it. The Dow Jones, the S&P 500 and the Nasdaq all declined within a range of 0.3 to 0.8%. However, it was not only the gridlock over the so-called fiscal cliff which triggered a sell-off in stocks. The news that American housing starts fell 3% in November had quite a negative impact on the market too. And that's the Owen James Report. Good evening.
The Owen James Report was brought to you by
Columbus Business Solutions. One provider, all the solutions.